Hey YouTube, this is the Art of Prepping, just doing an overview of different sizes, different pouches and cases and containers that you could use to build small, mini and micro survival kits. So without further ado, let's start with some of the larger ones. You have various types of these packs here. These are like various size pouches. You can get them in different brands, Condor, and you got Maxpedition, and a whole host of others. And they open up different ways, but this is just a quick overview, so you could go with that for one of your smaller options. You have belt pouches. Some people call them fanny packs, but there's a bit of a difference, I believe, in the styling of the two. These are more for woods, adventures, and outdoor sports. So these belt packs would be excellent options. And some of them are just larger than others. Some of them are very low profile. You could go with just a heavy duty plastic bag wrapped up and put your kit in that. This one happens to be a bag that came from a magazine from a rifle. You can also go with belt sheaths. This one was repurposed and a kit was put into it for this knife survival kit. You can go with these. This was found at the dollar store. Just a small multi-compartment pouch system for your belt, but you could also put it in different places. Here's another one. Just they have different colors. You could also look at, this is a Maglite, one of the LED containers. It came with the light, and you can just put a whole medley of stuff in there. You know, it has a little push button, and you can just cram it full of stuff. So that's an option. And don't always forget about the Altoids cans and tins. We have these, there's, I didn't probably bring them out, but they have the smalls too, which is a little bit smaller than the standard Altoids. You have your dental floss containers. I love these. I usually just wrap them up with electrical tape to help keep them waterproofed, but you can fit all kinds of cool things like needles and fishing hooks and lots of neat stuff there. This was a flashlight case that I've repurposed into a fire kit that was just, it's mainly just for matches. These are, of course, storm matches, but it worked out just perfect. It was just the right size with a little bit of room for tinder on the bottom. We also have match cases, can be converted over to, these are waterproof containers that could house a variety of things. It could be medicine, it could be cash, it could be all kind of fire starters. So you can repurpose those. This is the Sparklite kit, fire starting kit, and you can put all kind of kit on there or inside there with your fire starter. We also have little bags, and these are cool, and bags and pouches. This is just a little leather pouch with a little drawstring. Here's a little drawstring pouch here, just made out of some kind of cloth material. You also have your eyeglass bags. These are all really handy as well. For a little bit larger items, you can stuff them in there. And don't forget your bandanas. Bandanas are really helpful because you can actually open them up, you could put your kit in the middle and then wrap them up accordingly and tie them off. Of course, you don't want to open up the bandana to its full length and full size, and then you can roll them and tie them off and make a pocket pouch or a pocket kit or something you could even tether to your belt. MRE bags. These are real heavy duty, these plastic type of bags that you could repurpose. You could even cut them down to the size you need and stuff whatever you want in there. These are very durable. The old 35 millimeter canisters. They're harder to find now, but you could repurpose that. I have batteries in mine, and it works just fine. Old shoe polish canisters. This is a really old one. This is probably 35 plus years old. I just took some sandpaper and got rid of all the logo and all the material on the top and bottom. And on the inside, which this is sealed right now because it's full of kit, on the inside I polished the metal to make signal mirrors. And I just took some leather as a decorative and also as an attachment point, and I just put it in a pouch on the inside of one of my bags. We have another option here, you know, with the match cases, as we saw before. They come in different sizes. Belt pouches, you know, you don't have to just put your pliers in this. You could put, you know, a fire kit, maybe some small medical items. These little USB drives or earbud cases, these work really well. And lastly, we have my favorite kit. This is the Star Wars, and Yoda is the man. Well, he's not really a man, I guess. He's an alien, but he is the man in my book. And this was originally a cotton buds container, which, in my opinion, they're no different than like earbuds. You get 30 of the cotton swabs, and it was $1 at the dollar store, some kind of limited edition. And this is a licensed, trademarked Star Wars item. But I took out the cotton swabs and made a fire and signal kit. Just label it as such, so I can't really show you because I have it all sealed up with electrical tape. But man, I love this little kit. It's very small. Just to show you in relationship to a standard Altoids tin, you can see that it is smaller. You know, it's about the same width. In fact, it is, but it's the depth of it is not as tall. This slightly is shorter, and it's just a little bit less on the length, but it's probably just a little bit larger than an Altoid small container. But they have different kinds. I'm not sure if they even have these anymore at the time of video. I've got this, man, 5 or so months ago, but they had a whole collection. And I'm not a real big Star Wars fan, but I like Yoda. He is the best. So anyways, these are just options for small containers, mini containers, and micro containers for your survival kits. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Have a good one.